Hello guys, welcome to this video. So in this video we are going to solve word problems based on linear equations. So this will be our part 8 video. So in this video we are going to start from question number 36. So question number 36 is, a motorist traveled from town A to town B at an average speed of 54 km per hour. On his return journey, his average speed was 60 km per hour. If the total time taken is 9 whole 1 by 2 hours, find the distance between between two towns. So this is our question. So now I solve this. Answer: what should I let the total distance equals to x? So this x is our total distance. Therefore, I write time taken to cover x kilometer at 54 km per hour. X kilometer means the distance which is covered in one time. So, and 54 km is the first time when the man was going. So the formula for time is distance by speed. So our distance is x and our speed is 54. So it becomes x by 54. And therefore our time taken to cover x kilometer at 60 km per hour equals to distance by speed, that is x by 60. So this is the time taken when he was returning from his journey. So therefore I frame our equation like this: x by 54 plus x by 60. So this is the total time taken during his journey when he was going and returning back, equals to the total time is given, it is 9 whole 1 by 2. So I write it 9 whole 1 by 2. So this is our equation. I solve this. First we find out the LCM of 54 and 60. Thereof, first we cut by 2, 27, 30. Now I cut by 3. So our LCM equals to 2 into 3 into 9 into 10, which is 540. So 540 is the LCM. So I draw a line here. Now 540. Now 540 divided by 54, it becomes 10x. Plus now 540 divided by 60, it becomes 9. So 9x equals to, now 9 whole 1 by 2, we write it as 2. So 2 into 9, 18 plus 1, that is 19 by 2. So write it 10 plus 9x equals to 19x equals to 19 by 2. We take 540 to this side, so it goes for multiplication. So now I cut 2 and 540, that is 9 into 270. So because 19x equals to 5130, right, x equals to 5130 by 19. Now if we cut it, so 5130 divided by 19, it becomes 270. So x equals to 270. So it is our final answer. Next question, that is question number 37. It is the distance between two stations is 300 kilometer. Two motorcyclists start simultaneously from the stations and move towards each other. The speed of one of them is 7 km per hour faster than the speed of the other. If the distance between them after 2 hours of their start is 34 km per hour, 34 km, find the speed of each motorcyclist. So this is our question. So now solve this. First I tell that they start simultaneously means one motorcyclist start from first station and another from second station. Now if the station is like this, so therefore one is starting from this position and one is starting from this position. So after what time they will meet at this point, that is the midpoint. So that we have to find that one. So first we will let the speed of first motorcyclist equals to x km per hour. Now write therefore speed of second motorcyclist equals to, now you have to write it as x plus 7 km per hour, as it is given the question that is 7 km faster than the other one, so it will be x plus 7 km per hour. So now you write therefore distance travelled in 2 hours at x km per hour. So the formula for distance is speed into time. So our speed is x km and our distance is 2 and our time is 2. So it becomes 2x km. Now write therefore distance travelled in 2 hours at x plus 7 km per hour. So that's so it is also speed into time, that is our speed is x plus 7, now keep it in bracket, into 2. So it becomes 2 into x plus 2 into 7 becomes plus 14. So this is the distance travelled by the second motorcyclist. Now therefore if we frame our formula like this, that 300 km, that is the total distance, minus 2x, that is the speed of first motorcyclist, I mean the distance travelled by the first motorcyclist, plus the distance travelled by second motorcyclist, that is 2x plus 14, and after that our distance travelled to cover is 34 km. So we write it 300 km minus the distance travelled by them is 34 km. So now I solve this equation. So equals we write 300 minus 2 plus 2x plus 4x and plus minus minus 14 equals to 34, or we write minus 4x equals to 34, minus 14 will become plus 14 and 300 will become minus 300. So it becomes minus 4x equals to 13 plus 14 becomes 48 minus 300. which becomes minus 4x equals to now 300 minus 4, so it becomes minus 252. So it becomes x equals to minus 252 by minus 4. If we cut the minus, so it becomes 4, cut, it will be 63. So x equals to 63 kilometer per hour. So this is the distance, this is the value of x. So therefore, speed of first motorcyclist so it is x kilometer per hour, so it will remain as 63 kilometer per hour, and therefore our speed of second motorcyclist, so we have taken it as x plus 7 kilometer per hour, so it will become x 63 plus 7, that is 70 kilometer per hour. So 63 kilometer per hour and 70 kilometer per hour is our final answer for this question. That is question number 38. It is, a boat travels (30 km) upstream in a river in the same period of time as it takes to travel 50 km downstream. So if the rate of the stream is 5 km per hour, 5 kmph, that is kilometer per hour, now find the speed of the boat in still water. So first understand the question like this. So our question is given that the boat travels 30 km upstream. So first we write, let the speed of boat in still water equals to x. So therefore the speed of boat upstream means it is going against the current of the stream. So if the stream is going like this in this side, so therefore if the boat is going this side, so therefore its speed will decrease. So it is x minus 5 km as the rate of stream is 5 km per hour, and therefore if the speed of boat, that is downstream, so and now if the boat will go this side, that means with the current it is going of the stream, so its speed will definitely increase, so that is x plus 5 km per hour. So now I write, therefore time taken to go upstream, so the time formula is distance by speed. So our distance is 30 km and our speed is x minus 5, and therefore the time taken to go downstream equals to, so it is also distance by speed, that our distance is 50 by x plus 5. So this is the time to go downstream. So now frame our equation, therefore we write 30 by x minus 5 equals to 50 by x plus 5. So this is our equation, as the speed of the boat in still water is equal to the speed of in upstream equal to the speed of downstream. So first we do cross multiplication, so 30 will go multiply with x plus 5 and 50 will go for multiply for x minus 5. So now I put out find out values, so 30x So plus 5 means plus 150 equals to 50x minus 50 into 5 minus 250. So it becomes 30x minus 50x equals to minus 250 minus 150. So it becomes minus 20x equals to minus 400. Now if we cut it equals to x equals to minus 400 by minus 20. Now if we cut the minus, so it becomes x equals to 20. X equals to 20. So therefore speed in still water, it is 20 km per hour. So this is our final answer. So our next question, that is question number 39. 39, it is the length of each of the equal sides of an isosceles triangle is 4 cm longer than its base. If the perimeter of the triangle is 62 cm, find the length of each side of the triangle. So this is our question. So we need to solve it. So firstly, draw the diagram of an isosceles triangle. So in an isosceles triangle, any two of the sides are equal. That means their length is equal. So let it be this side and this side are equal, and this is our base. So therefore, let the base equals to x centimeter. So this is our base, so it will be x centimeter, and therefore let the equal sides equals to, so it will be x plus 4 centimeter comma x plus 4 centimeter, as there are two equal sides, this side plus this side. So this is our equal sides, both the sides. So now there it is given that our perimeter is 62 centimeter. So we know that the sum of all the sides is 64. I mean 62. It is x plus 4 plus x plus 4. That is the sum of all the sides equals to 62. Right? Now there are 3x. So you write 3x plus 4 plus 4, that is 8 equals to 62. Now 3x equals to 62 minus 8. So it becomes 3x equals to 54. Or you write x equals to 54 by 3. And if you cut it, it becomes 18. So x equals to 18. So this is the value of x. So therefore is right. Therefore base equals to that you have taken as x centimeter. So it will remain as 18 centimeter. So this is our base. So therefore our equal sides equals to that you have taken as x plus 4 comma x plus 4 centimeter. So that will become 18 plus 4 comma 18 plus 4, that is 22 centimeter comma 22 centimeter. So 18 centimeter and 22 centimeter and 22 centimeter is our final answer. Next question, that is question number 40. That is a certain number of candidates appeared for an exam. In which 1/5 of the whole plus 16 secured first division. One-fourth plus 15 secured second division, and one-fourth minus 25 secured third division. If the remaining 60 candidates failed, find the total number of candidates appeared. So this is our question. So now I solved this answer. So first one is right, let the total number of the dates equals to x. So this is the total number of candidates that appeared for the examinations. So now frame our equation, therefore 1/5 of x plus 16, as it is given in the question that 1/5 of 6 plus 16 secured first division plus 1/4 of x plus 15. So this is the second division form, and the last is 1/4 of x minus 25. This is the third division, and plus 60, right, because the 60 students failed and the total number of students it is x. So this is our equation. So now I solved it. First write x by 5 plus 16 plus x by 4 plus 15 plus x by 4 minus 25 plus 60 equals to x. So now you write that by 5. Now x, so 5 into 16 it becomes 80 plus 4. So x plus 4 into 15 is 60 plus 4. Now x minus 25 into 4, that is minus 100 plus 60 equals to x. Now the LCM of 5, 4 and 4 it is 20. So you draw a line and write there LCM as 20. So 5, 4, that is 4. So 5, 20 divided by 5 it is 4. So it is 4 into x plus 80 plus 4, 20 divided by 4 it is 5. So 5 into x plus 60, and again 4 divided by 20 divided by 4 it is plus 5. So it becomes 5 into x minus 100, and the remaining it becomes plus 20 into 60 equals to x. So this is our simplified form. So now I write that 4x plus 320, 4 into 80 that is 220, plus 5x 5 into 60 that is 300, plus 5x in 5 into minus 100 that is minus 500, plus the 28 to 60 it becomes plus 1200. So 28 taking to this side, so it becomes x into 20. So now I write, so first we write the values of x. So there are 4x plus 5x plus 5x, so it will become 14x plus, so first we write 320 plus 300, that is 620. Now from 620 if we minus 500, so the remaining result is 120. So now 120 plus 1200, if we plus this, so it becomes 1320 equals to x into 20, that is 20x. So it becomes 14x equals 14x minus 20x equals to minus 1320. So equals to, you can write now to minus 20x plus 14x, so it becomes minus 6x equals to minus 1320. So it becomes x equals to minus 1320 by minus 6. Now if we cut the minus and cut 1320 by 6, so it becomes 220. So x equals to 220, and 220 is our final answer, and this is the total number of candidates that appeared for the examinations. So guys, this much for today's video, and thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe my channel for further solutions.